COC Filing National Post with 16 filers, 9 party list groups.
Hi, JC. It's Riza.
Hi, Miss.
Okay, we hear you. Thank you.
Tomorrow. Filer can start the filing. 7 for President. For
The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Just after Senator Bongo lodged his candidacy for Vice President, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte files her own certificate of candidacy for a third and final term as local chief executive. In her official Facebook page, the presidential daughter thanked her supporters for the gift of trust and respect and for, quote, carrying me over your shoulders. She also called on the public for an honest, orderly, and credible 2022 elections. Just hours before her COC filing, Sara's supporters held motorcades encouraging her to run for president. Recall that Duterte was also publicly wooed by her father to be his successor in Malacanang. But the presidential daughter has refused, saying only one Duterte should run for a national post in the 2022 elections. Now, just an hour ago, day two of the filing of certificates of candidacy for the 2022 elections has concluded. Let's get a recap of some of the filings that has happened today. We have with us on the line JC Cosico. JC, good evening. Do we have a number already of COCs filed today? And who are those notable personalities that have filed their candidacy for today?
Posts with 16 filers. 9 party list groups filed their CONAs, 5 meanwhile filed their COCs for senator, while 1 filed for the presidential and vice presidential post each. Lincoln Bayanihan's CONA was not accepted due to incomplete documents. They will have until October 8th to complete the requirements. To date, there are 57 COC filers since the start of filing on Friday. 7 for presidential race, 4 for vice president, 19 for senators, and 27 for party list groups. Senator Bongo was latest to launch his vice presidential bid. In a rather surprising move, President Duterte decided to withdraw his nomination as vice president under the PDP Laban. Duterte likewise announced his retirement from politics. Former Senator J.B. Ejercito and broadcaster Rafi Tulfo, meanwhile, filed their COC as senator. Ejercito is eyeing a Senate comeback after losing for re-election back in 2019. Tulfo, meanwhile, said that he will run as an independent. Riza the Comelec said that today's COC filing was peaceful for both national and local posts. They will begin tomorrow, or the COC filing once again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Riza?
Thank you. That's JC Cosico reporting live from Manila. And we'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News.
Some
You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Now, circling back to our top story, long-time aide to President Rodrigo Duterte, Senator Bongo, filed his certificate of candidacy for senator this afternoon. Now, is this plot twist even surprising for Go and Duterte's political rivals? Joining us to answer these questions and more is Buhay Party List Representative and Vice Presidential Aspirant, Mr. Lito Atienza. Sir, good evening. Sir Lito, we think your mic is on mute.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, sir. Good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Sir, Senator Bongo is running for vice president instead of President Duterte, who was nominated by PDP Laban. Does this move surprise you at all?
Yes, because I thought that it was President Duterte who was going to run for vice president. In fact, many people were telling me, are you ready to joust and contest the position with the president? I said, alam mo, hindi ko tinitignan yung kalaban eh. Ang tinitignan ko yung paano tayo magpapaliwanag sa tao. At yung ating programa, ipaliwanag natin sa bayan. Kaya ako'y medyo nagulat ako na nag-withdraw pala si Presidente at iba na ang nakakandidatong Vice President. Is it Senator Bongo? Well, malaking diferensya yun from President to the Senator. At this point in time, we, Manny Pacquiao and me, are very happy that we filed our certificates yesterday, and now we're talking about how to handle the campaign to reach out to the people effectively.
Mhm. Sir, kani-kanina lamang din po, patapos nga po mag-file ni Senator Bongo ng kanyang COC, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte filed her candidacy naman for, of course, another term in Davao. She's running for mayor again, re-election. Do you think this move is definitely saying that she is no longer running for presidency in 2022?
I cannot read their plans, their minds, and their strategy. I don't know. Because in the last election, remember, and we must not forget, President Duterte had different sets of plans which he implemented at the right time. And he succeeded in accomplishing his goal, elected president of the land. So ngayon, hindi ko masasabi kung yan ang totoo o yan ay kasama pa rin sa pagpaplano.
Mm-hmm. Sir, mahaba pa po yung tinitignan natin kahit paano na oras to be able to file their COCs. Sa inyo pong pananaw, napakatagal nyo na rin po sa politika. Who do you think will be the running mate of Senator Bongo now?
I don't know. Sabi ko sa'yo, I cannot read their minds. Sila lang nakakaalam. They're holding their cards close to their chest. That's a very good practice in poker. Don't let your opponents know what you have in mind. So I cannot estimate, I cannot even guess what they have, what they eventually will do. At this point in time, At least we know that the president is no longer running for vice president. And to me, it's a welcome development because talagang medyo questionable yun. Constitutionally questionable yung gagawin niya from president to run for another position. The Constitution is very clear. The president cannot run for any other position. And kung ginawa niya yun, magkakaroon talaga ng, I'm sure, legal constitutional question. But at this point in time, wala na yung mga naghahanda ng kaso, ng legal cases against his action, sapagkat hindi na siya tatakbo. So, all's well that ends well, the Constitution stands. And obviously, he read the Constitution clear and followed it. And congratulations to him.
Sir, Senator Manny Pacquiao is running under Prom D. Has his camp thrown what they would call the towel as claimed by PDP Laban or by the other faction of PDP Laban?
No. It's got nothing to do with the PDP issue. They are making sure that the nomination of President or rather Senator Manny Pacquiao is not questioned. Dahil kung PDP ang kanyang gagamitin, yung kaso nila nakapending sa Supreme Court at sa COMELEC, kung matalo sila, baka naman mabitin yung kandidatura ni Senator Pacquiao. So they decided to use the nomination of the party of Prom D, the party of the late Governor Lito Osmeña. And tama naman yung advocacy ng PROMD, decentralizing government, giving more emphasis on the development of the provinces, and giving the provincial people better opportunities in life, education, health. Unless we really decentralize, the urban area, especially NCR, will be choking with an over-concentration of population while the provinces remain undeveloped. So from D as a very, very practical program of government, ako mismo, I believe in that philosophy. Develop the countryside, that is the only way we can really provide employment and economic opportunities all over the country.
All right. Thank you, sir, for spending or allotting us your time and sharing with us your insight. That is Buhay Party List Representative and Vice Presidential Aspirant, Mr. Lito Atienza.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you again.
Maraming salamat po. Now, meanwhile, over 880,000 doses of Pfizer vaccine donated by the COVAX facility arrived at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport this afternoon. Vaccines are, Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. says the COVAX facility has now provided more than 17 million jabs, enough to cover the inoculation of over 8 million Filipinos. Galvez also extended his gratitude to the World Health Organization, Gavi Alliance, UNICEF, and the United States for their support in the country's vaccination drive. Now, over 21 million Filipinos have so far been vaccinated. A total of 36 areas in Baguio City are on lockdown as part of the country's or the city's rather ongoing COVID-19 contingency plan. Mayor Benjamin Magalong said the city will continue to impose granular lockdowns on areas that are found to have critical clusters of COVID-19 infections. CDDRMO head Antoinette Anaban meanwhile noted that the latest spate of lockdowns is less than 58 areas put under strict quarantine by the city last week. She assured that the city government will continue to stockpile and preposition food packs for locked down areas. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on a Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.